Well, after the catastrophic events of the past week, one question emerges. Who will be more difficult to evict? Hamas from Gaza or Anthony Albanese from the Lodge? Neither of them has a shred of legitimacy. Hamas hasn't won an election since 2006, yet rules Gaza with an iron fist while kidnapping, raping and murdering women and children from Israel. Anthony Albanese assumes the election he won last year on a paltry 32% of the primary vote empowered him to pursue a pet project that his lovey friends in the inner city supported, but he knew would cause irreparable divisions everywhere else in the community. Worse, he was told more than 3 months ago that it was destined to fail, but pushed ahead with it anyway. Albanese's crime is not, of course, in the same league as the subhuman terrorists in Hamas, but by Australian standards, it's right up there with Kevin Rudd's lethal pink bats and former Liberal Treasurer Josh Frydenberg lending hundreds of billions of dollars to pay people to sit at home so they don't catch the flu. It was serious enough for no campaign spokesman, Warren Mundine, to finally crack yesterday.
You know what? People are committing suicides in these communities. People are being raped and beaten, and this is the questions you come up with? Where's about getting results? Getting people reducing suicide, and instead of this nonsense that you people carry on with. It's about time. We had a vote tonight that said Australians want to get things done.
Mundine's anger is thoroughly justified. Kids are suffering and committing suicide, and Albo and his enablers in the brain-dead media have spent all year pursuing what the electorate rightly thinks is a fake solution. Albanese's plan now is not to do the honourable thing and resign, of course. That's not in the DNA of career politicians like him. Instead, according to The Australian today, he will, quote, reaffirm Labor's commitment to advance reconciliation while pursuing treaty and truth-telling. Treaty and truth-telling? That's exactly what the result on the weekend said we did not want. Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk will go one further. Despite almost 70% of Queenslanders voting against the Voice referendum, Palaszczuk today promised to forge ahead with a treaty between her Queensland government and Queensland Aborigines. In other words, the resounding message delivered by her own electorate on Saturday means nothing to her because she knows better. You know who else knew better than her electorate? Former New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, who in the middle of COVID declared herself to be the sole source of truth. Then, when that turned out to be, well, not entirely true, she scurried out of the country in April for a cushy job at Harvard University. On Saturday, Kiwis kicked what was left of her government into what will, with a bit of luck, be a decade or two in opposition. The same fate awaits Albanese and Palaszczuk.